You know, I just realized before starting this episode, I forgot that in the last episode I cut out probably a minute of footage, so the episode might be a little bit shorter than I had wanted it to be, because I honestly forgot that I was going to cut out that footage. So, well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I am JuddlePlays, and welcome back to Sly 2 Band of Thieves. In the last episode, we finished Mojo Trap action with Bentley, and we started the second set of missions in episode 5 by doing the Stealing Voices. That is the name of this mission area thing. But we're almost done with Stealing Voices. We have one last set of keys to collect, and then we should be perfectly fine. Now, I was wondering if I actually wanted to continue this episode, or continue this mission in the last episode, but I was afraid that it might go a little bit over time, like a little bit longer than I had wanted it to, so I decided to just play it safe and just do the mission in here. Because, I don't know, I feel like the episode that has the operation in it will be a little bit longer than usual, because I believe the operation in episode 5 is decently long, at least what I remember of it. And also, for some reason, these guards don't know how to walk because they were walking into each other for a really long time, and I just want to get the key out of that guy's pocket. But sadly, he is still just walking around in the sight of this guy, and it makes it really hard to get behind him. But now, luckily, with that one, it was really easy, and we have the key, thank you. You could have taken them out one by one after you got their key, but I decided not to. Okay, we are almost done with this monotonous mission. I'm not going to call it boring, because I believe this mission is not really boring. It's just kind of, like I said, monotonous, because you do the same thing over and over again. You go around, steal 2 keys, then you have to go into an area, steal something or do something there, and that is about it. Luckily, the area we need to go is actually under here. I didn't really mention it, but if you remember at the end of the last mission, it did kind of mention that, so am I going in the right area? I believe I am. Yes, I am, because I see the one bottle here. Yes, they do hide a bottle in this area. I don't know how you'd find it unless you actually do this mission, because I know some Let's Players, what they would do is they would hunt for all the bottles beforehand, and they'd obviously know that the bottle was here, because if you didn't know the bottle was here, you would not have went there, because you probably wouldn't have known that you could go through there. Now, this third one is a little weird, because there are octopus tentacles in this area. Why are there octopus tentacles here? I have no idea. What is the Contessa doing? I know they will slap you, so you should probably be careful.
The Contessa's men have already excavated Neela's satellite cable. How should I proceed?
Place in the wiretap, then attach the voice modulator. I'll broadcast from the safe house to make sure it works. This is going to be so cool.
I really wish that I should have just stopped talking there, because I cut off Sly a little bit.
Hello, mercenary tank forces.
Come spinning your turrets for me. Guys, this is cool. I mean, you were all really cool. Carry on.
Well, that was not awkward at all, but what I meant to say was I really wish this mission would take you... Oh, it does. It takes you out. Okay, I didn't think it did. I mean, it doesn't take you out of the mission entirely. Am I just No, okay. This sounds really stupid, but I'm actually looking at the capture right now in order to find out where the heck I was going. It was a little bit behind, but it made it a lot easier than looking at my really dark TV. So that is why I might have been walking into walls for a little bit, because, oh my god, it looks so much brighter on the capture, and it makes me look like I'm going crazy. I don't know, I believe I did something like this in Battle for Bikini Bottom, where I kind of darkened the screen to show you a little bit of how it looked, because, I don't know, it's just the angle I am at my TV makes my TV really dark. I've talked about this a lot, and okay, I am going the right way. For some reason, I'm like, I don't know where I'm going, but I was eventually trying to get to the safe house, because there are no more missions as Sly in this area right now. And to be all honest, there are no more Sly missions in this episode, because the operation does not start as Sly. Is that a spoiler? It's not really a spoiler. We are going to be doing the Bentley mission now, because unlike the first Murray mission of the time, or this first section, you know what I mean, the first Murray mission of this episode, the second Murray mission I do not like. I mean, I don't really like the first Murray mission, but the first one at least goes by pretty fast. The second Murray mission, it doesn't go by fast. I mean, it can if you're really good. But the problem is, I am not really good at that Murray. Come on, I wanted to jump. Why did you put me here, really? I want to jump on one of those boats. That is all I want to do. Jesus Christ. I might die here because I cannot land on the... Yeah, I could not land on the boat. So I decided to go a little bit of a different route there. I don't know if this route is going to work that well, but I cannot jump up here with Bentley. I can jump over here though, so as long as I can get on this frickin' boat, there we go. I don't know why I couldn't get on the boats the last time, but now we are down here. I don't even know if this is where we need to go, but I was trying to go here to avoid the frickin' guys, and this is where I kept falling. Jesus, I mean, I know it's not the perfect jump, and it did look like I was going insane, because if you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same exact thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome, which in all honesty, that was what I was doing, which I probably should not have been doing that. And yay, the mission is here. What is this mission called? I honestly don't know what the mission is called. I might put it up on the screen right now, if I remember to do that, but yeah, it's called something. I definitely know it does have a name, because all the missions have a name.
How are you gonna hack the computers down there when they've got no power?
According to General Clawfoot, a mobile energy source is stored at the end of this hallway.
Hallway is a pretty kind term for what looks to me like a complex medieval gauntlet of death.
Yes. Well, while the idea of jumping down a crypt filled with whirling, razor-sharp spikes might scare me, in fact terrorize my every fiber, it's the only way to power up that old computer in the re-education tower. Without that thing online, we'll never get at the Clockwork Eyes or free Carmelita.
You're a good man, Bentley. Just make sure those traps don't rip you into 100 little turtle pieces.
Why'd you have to say that?
You know, Bentley, he had to say that because you mentioned almost the exact same thing to Sly when we were trying to, like, when you were talking about the tanks, like, he would shoot you into, like, 100 little sticky pieces, or something like that. It was almost like what he did to Bentley. Yeah, their friendship in this game is, I wouldn't even call it a love-hate relationship. It's kind of weird because they just talk to each other in that weird tone. I know, if you want to watch a video on the Sly trilogy, you can watch Kadikarus's video, what the heck? You can watch Kadikarus's video where he talks about, like, the different games and how he said one of his complaints with this game was that they didn't talk like they were friends, which in all honesty, I kind of can see that, because in Sly 3, they definitely seemed to show a little bit more of a friendship vibe, or at least they kind of emanate a friendship vibe, if you can call it that. I have no idea. But in this game, they're friends, because they say that they're friends, but they still kind of talk to each other like that, which in all honesty, I guess friends do sometimes talk to each other like that. I mean, I don't know, you can kind of down on them or, like, kind of put down on their abilities to do something. I don't know, I probably shouldn't say that, because if you're a guy, you probably shouldn't put down people on their abilities to do something, because I was saying that, I'm like, wait, friends should not do that. That would be a really bad thing to do, but yeah. This whole mission is not just walking through these weird gauntlets here. We do have a little bit of an extra thing to do by going over here and getting this weird battery, I think. Is it a battery?
Ha! This acid battery should do the trick. Just walk close to the electrode and voila! Prepare to be hacked, you knave!
Oh my god. Bentley, you are crazy. You called him a knave. I can't believe you're that savage. But guess what? We have more hacking to do. And also, guess what? These hacking missions are similar. Except these ones are a lot more time-consuming than the other ones. Ay. I really wish Sucker Punch would have known that they probably should have added a different style of hacking. By that, I mean, like, made it so the areas don't look the exact same. Again, you don't know what I'm complaining about, but as you remember in episode 4, the hacking missions kind of had the same vibe going on them. But I mean, it's not too long. The longest part of these missions is having to wait in order to destroy all those things, and then we just have to destroy this one guy, and that one's all done.
I'll get you, Contessa. Oh, how many times must you say that? It's not going to happen. I'm dead serious. I'll get you.
I'll get you. I'll get you.
I'm
mean it. I'll get you.
Yes, yes, so I've heard.
And somehow, after hacking that computer, it turns that and makes it so it's online.
Down, 2 to go. I'd better not take any damage while carrying this battery to the other terminals. It is, after all, filled with acid.
And yes, look at that. Another mission with Bentley where we're not supposed to get hit and we have a big thing on our back. I mean, I feel like it would be fine if they were doing this like in separate episodes, but this is the same exact episode where we have a mission with Bentley where we're not supposed to get hit. Camera, thank you. The last thing I wanted was for me to actually mess up because the camera was messing up on me. But luckily, when we're going back this way, the camera is now oriented this way, or at least I think it is. Or maybe you can just turn the camera and go back here. Never mind, we could have just done that anyways. I was trying to say, like, look at this cool thing that the game's doing, but no, that was the way. There we go, jeez. What? Was this the way? Was this the same way in the regular Sly 2? Because I don't remember it being that kind of wonky. Please do not get hit. Let's just get to this computer and start hacking again. Yes. I think we got through the harder ones because now, as you see, we're going backwards, so that means the harder ones come first and the easier ones come last, which also means that the hardest computer was at the beginning of the area. But that's because you get the battery at the end, and that would be the last one. But what I'm also saying is, when we're backtracking, it tends to get easier because the obstacles are not as bad. Luckily, you don't have to avoid getting hit on these hacking missions, because one, if you could not get hit on these hacking missions, they would be really bad. And also, two, yeah, you have a health meter, so that makes sense that you wouldn't have to only get one hit. But then again, with Bentley's mission, like when he's walking through, you also have a health meter, and you can only get hit no times. I don't know why I said you can only get hit, because you can't get hit at all.
Maybe I should approach this through your id instead of your conscious mind. It might help to get around your super ego.
Aw, you said she had a super ego. She kind of does. She thinks she's the best cop ever. But in all honesty, she's meh at best. I mean, she might be bad at catching the Cooper gang, but she should probably work on catching other criminals, which in all honesty, she has a pretty big repertoire under her belt. She has caught Sir Raleigh, Mugshot, Ms. Ruby. I'm assuming she got the Panda King. I think she did. I think that's in the cutscene. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. But yeah, she has gotten all those guys, plus Dimitri. And I don't know about Rajan, though. I think Rajan is... No, I think they arrested Rajan. Or, I don't know. I don't even know where Rajan went. But I think he did get arrested by the Contessa, who we thought was a police officer at the time, but was actually a secret member of the Claw Gang. So should that even count? Is this the last area? I think it is. Now, please, I do not want to get hit on the easiest area here. And yes, it was the last area, because this is the last computer. That went... For some reason, I thought that this mission was a lot longer than it was, but hoy, look at those guys. We had, like, one variant, which are these weird big guys that take forever to go at us. Then we had, like, these weird angular guys, which were faster than the big guys, but still kind of slow. And now we have these weird triangle aerodynamic guys, who do not give one crap. They go really fast, so you have to watch out for them when you get to the last area, because when you're shooting the one guy, except I think this time, the one guy is actually multiple guys. Or it might be a new set of things. I'm not fully sure. I just want to get out of here and go over here and shoot these guys, because it's a little bit easier. But here's something you might want to know. See these? Those were the other hacking missions. Yes, they are all part of one thing, and I kind of thought this was it. We have a big ol' tank-esque thing, which went down pretty fast, actually. Never mind, I put way too much hype into that.
Inspector Fox, why fight it? Don't you want to be my friend?
No. You horrible eight-legged cow! No!
That old computer powered up, my work here is done.
I don't know why I didn't talk there, but I thought maybe he would talk again, but no. It's just a really long cutscene where he just stays silent, but Carmelita, geez, she roasted the Contessa pretty hard there. And please go away, thank you. I was about to say, like, I wish I could see, except I couldn't see that well. Now, I might be going crazy, and I'm gonna get caught by this guy and probably get shot a few times because I do not care. I mean, you might think, like, this is a stealth game, you should probably care, but I don't know. It's only partially based on stealth. A lot of the times, you can just continuously run through areas and get hit as much as you want and just run away, and you will be fine. And that was actually pretty cool, that 2 of the guards shot me at the same exact time, and now I have a tank coming after me, which in all honesty, some people might think is bad, but whatever. The reason I kind of wanted to rush was, we do have time for one other mission. I don't know, this episode might be long, but I kind of want to get this mission in here so I don't have to separate the operation into 2 separate episodes. I might be jinxing this and making it so this episode is extremely long, depending on how long it takes for me to do this mission. But this mission is called Tank Showdown, that's what it is. For some reason it was way too tall.
Hurry, use both analog sticks to drive the tank. Press both up to move forward, both down to go in reverse, and in opposite directions to rotate. To fire your turret, tap the R1 button. You'll need to take out 6 tanks to get the job done.
The reason we have to take out 6 tanks is because there are only 6 tanks.
Here we go. The seat's gotta go back farther than this. Okay, guys, I'm in a tank.
Whenever I would see the I'm in a tank thing, I'd always used to think of I'm on a boat, but that's just me. I don't know why I'd think like that, but I did. So, can we actually kill these guys? Yes, we can. And there is a tank that's coming over here. So luckily, we will be able to easily get this guy out of the way. I think we can just shoot him a few times, and that will be fine. Now, you probably shouldn't do what I did right there and stay in his line of sight, but we do have a health pack, so it's like we did not get hurt in the slightest. Hi-yi-yi. If you want to know, I hate this mission. I utterly hate it. It is really hard to control the tank. You have to, like, use the control sticks to control it. If you want to know, I'm pretty sure it's basically Katamari Damacy controls here. Do we get it? I don't think we got it. Get out of the way, bud. I do not want to get hit by you again. But yeah, the controls for this area or this section are basically Katamari Damacy, where you have to use the control sticks to move. Like, other directions turn it, both forward, both back, go back, and I keep trying to move it sideways to get where I want it to go. Can I get... Oh, I did. I'm surprised I blocked that right there. That was a decent block. Yay. I am doing a little bit better than I usually do on this mission. By that, I mean I usually die on this mission, which is why I said that this mission might take a really long time. Now, oh god, get out of the way, bud. Are you coming up this way? Yes, you are coming up this way. Shoot him, shoot it. Tank showdown, tank showdown. God, I am horrible. I am horrible at sneaking around areas. Now, I believe the rest of the guys are around this area, so you have to be a little careful, because their aim is decent. It's definitely decent. Like, you probably shouldn't do that, and he is still shooting at me. I'm surprised that he is still, like, he actually still sees me. I mean, then again, my tank definitely looks a lot different than his tank, so that's probably why. Oh crap, was that only, did I fight that guy yet? I don't think I did. I'm not sure if I did or not, but he is still aiming at me. I am going to camp in here like a little pussy until he comes out, though. Hi-yi-yi. This episode, this might be a little longer than I wanted it to be. I don't know. We are heading up on the 20-minute mark, but if you do this mission kind of correctly, you should be able to do this fine. I mean, I'm surprised I'm doing this pretty well right now. I mean, I might get hit by this now. No, I did not. I am having a good time. I just need one more hit on this guy, and I think he is down. Yes. Okay, one more tank. One more tank. I am in rush mode right now. I know I said I didn't want to be in rush mode, but I can also somehow get health from that. So that was actually really nice that I went through there, because if I did not go through there, I would probably, I might have died. And also, there's a weird area here where you could technically, it makes it so you can't go here.
Nice work, Murray. That should cool down those mercenaries for a while.
I'm probably going to cut out all that commentary right there because I talked over it, but I think I beat that mission in record time. Like, that was crazy.
It's time to wage war on the castle, and in the confusion, pull off a heist I've named Operation High Road. First, Murray will take down the spotlights on the main gate with the codes provided by General Clawfoot. Then, with the help of the voice modulator, I'll order Neela's forces to attack. Sly will then paraglide the two of us over to the Contessa's getaway blimp, and we'll use it to get inside her re-education tower. The assault on the castle will undoubtedly draw the Shadow Guards off their post, and if we free Inspector Fox, she's sure to clear out the Contessa. With the Mind Shuffler exposed, I'll plant the Bad Mojo bomb, and presto! The Clockwork Eyes are ours. So if the two of you are ready, let's take our positions and get this thing started.
I think Bentley couldn't have said it much better. So, this has been Juddle Plays saying see you later and goodbye when we do Operation High Road in Sly 2 Band of Thieves.